Just trying to not do too much and do all that I can, just go in with a good plan and understand what the hitters do well, what they don't do well, and try to just compete as well as I can.
So you have a game plan, but you're seeing opponents that have also seen you, whether it's Altoona that's seen you a few times last year, Somerset seeing you twice in the same week. How do you continue to succeed when they are more familiar with you?
I think having trust in your stuff really goes a long way. Been told that conviction is everything, and when I trust my stuff and just trust that it's going to be better than theirs, and typically things go well, and when they don't, you tip your cap, but more often than not, I try to just trust what I have and, make them hit it.
What does that look like in a game situation to kind of trust the work that you've done before and what you have for yourself?
Definitely have to make in-game adjustments as needed. When things are going well, it seems easy. When things are going poor, it seems like nothing you do can make it go better. It's kind of just staying in that middle headspace, where it's just you're here for a reason. Just trust it, and typically good things happen.
And for you, having the experience at this level, what has that done for you and your confidence just as you approach this level, some of these ballparks and teams?
It's kind of how I've treated the whole minor leagues thus far. It's just I'm here to learn and get as many reps as I can and try to get polished before the big leagues. I try to use, every day to try to get better at something, try to just, D will say just keep coloring in your picture, just keep chipping away and just try to get better.
Well, a colorful last weekend, we saw that the pitchers got a chance to take some batting practice. You guys had just thrown 3 straight shutouts. Kind of appropriate that you guys get to take some swings then, right?
Yeah, that was sweet. That was awesome.
And explain how it unfolded and how it ended.
I'm excited to get to that part. Pitchers always want to hit, pitchers are always chirping position players, whatever, and it's always the thing, like if you get a shutout, maybe we'll get pitchers BP. This was year 3 of me trying, year 4 of me trying, and got the yes from D, and it was a good day. It was a good day.
So just in terms of how this gets set up, is that something that you're campaigning for or some other guys as well?
No comment. I think it's a collective desire to hit on the field for sure. We shag a lot of our guys' balls, and it's fun to get back there and feel like a baseball player again instead of just a pitcher. So
then you guys started swinging for the fences. Now, how was it unfolding? And then ultimately you were the one that went deep.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was talking more than anybody, I would say, so I kind of had a little bit more pressure to, just not be all talk and, got to bite a little bit. So made sure everybody was activated. We got our stretching in, make sure nobody hurts themselves. But, yeah, got one to left center, more left than center.
So how do you make yourself ready for a situation like that? Because you guys are working focused on the pitching side. Where does the hitting come in?
It translates. It's all rotational explosiveness. I'm also in the cages, I won't say frequently, but, every week, every other week, I'll get some hacks in, stay sharp.